skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Allen will try to throw for it. He'll buy some time right. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 25 on 2nd down. Tua, it's Hill, complete. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. Off the play action, Tagovailoa rolling to his left. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards that time.
Here we go. Here we go. Tackle. 10 flat.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have cut the lead back down to 2. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. The Tua going to try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try some.
And this is caught inside the 5. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. In his own end zone, it's Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen, dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. After the sack on first down, Allen going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Tua, the final shot before half. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kaiir Elam makes a pick, and the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Throwing now is Allen. Flushed out right. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 30-yard line. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Allen rolling to his right. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Third down, here's a run by Cook. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll run for it. Cook. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. James Cook. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And I don't think he got there? No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he will have a Dolphins first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to pass. Tua. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
So with a lead at 5, the book definitely says go for 2 here to try to get it to a 7-point differential. They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now Allen, got to have this one. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Back to the ground, Cook. He will push his way down to about the 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
It's a squib kick picked up near the 25. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Here we go. 45. White. Ready to go.
Tagovailoa connecting with Hill, and he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
So it's